There's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You don't want them to advertise?
No. If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Hey, Bob.
See yourself voting for President Biden? If it's a Biden-Trump election, for example?
I think I would not vote for Biden.
Would you vote for Nikki Haley? Nikki Haley, by the way, wants all social media names to be exposed, as you know.
No, I think that's outrageous. Yeah, no, I'm not going to vote for some pro-censorship candidate.
Yes, I don't know if you have seen this. New ex-users are cancelling their Disney subscriptions after Elon Musk told Disney CEO Bob to go F yourself for blackmailing X. Good, stop giving money to people who hate you and hate free speech. Ex-users are fighting back and rallying behind Elon Musk after he blasted advertisers for trying to blackmail him with money.
Have you heard what Elon Musk is telling advertisers after they put a pause on ads with X?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
Major advertisers like Disney, Paramount, Lionsgate, and NBC Universal pulled their ad spending over anti-Semitic posts on the platform, including one that Elon Musk reposted, which he called his dumbest ever social media post. But he's not pleading for those advertisers to return, instead telling them to keep their money if they want to try and blackmail the billionaire for their business, and singling out Disney CEO Bob Iger in the process.
Don't advertise. Go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
His comments are gaining support from some X users, some calling to cancel Disney Plus and Paramount subscriptions to boycott the advertisers who left X.
Who knows, maybe another Bud-like situation. What I saw recently during this Elon Musk interview has sparked up a debate on social media.
You know, the fake billionaire.
Yeah.
But today we want to talk a little bit about a real billionaire. He's apparently the richest man in the world. His name is Elon Musk, and he's proving that money does not always seem to buy happiness because apparently he lost it during an interview.
What fascinates me about Elon Musk is that a human being could simultaneously be brilliant in one sense and then so just irresponsible and reckless in another. This is a person who, you got to give him credit that he contributed so much to fighting climate change, what he's done with electric vehicles, with Tesla. I toured SpaceX once with him, and I mean, it's incredible. He is a brilliant person, but then he shares things on his X, formerly known as Twitter. He shared a conspiracy theory about Paul Pelosi that like a 12-year-old could have Googled to know it was fake, it wasn't a real website, it wasn't true, and was also a hateful, bigoted thing to share. So I think it shows that like you can be brilliant in one sense and not in others. But where I take major issue is I appreciate that he kind of acknowledged how dumb the post was. But
last month, 46,000 posts were published there under the hashtag Hitler was right. It's disgraceful.
He's also not very emotionally intelligent.
Go yourself.
Seems pretty clear, reporting that this anti-Semitic post could possibly cost X up to $75 million in lost ad revenue this year. Meantime, Musk is warning that the advertising boycott could kill the company. He's not happy about it. It's fascinating for him to say that, of course, based on why the boycott happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you saw tonight at the DealBook Summit was authentic Musk. I mean, he's angry about it, but he's not going to change his tune, and he's not going to change the way he operates just because advertisers are leaving the platform. And, you know, dropping F-bombs at a big summit like DealBook is unusual for a CEO, but as we all know by now, Elon Musk is not your typical CEO and say things without a filter, and that can backfire, which we've seen kind of throughout his career. But he, you know, this was the closest that we've seen him come to.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
the judge is the public.
And you think that the public is going to say that Disney is making a mistake?
Yes.
And they're going to boycott Disney?
They already are.
Well, there are some that are for lots of different reasons, but you think that this is going to, that you have the, this goes to actually the interesting of power and leverage.
Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may.
Can I ask why that is the approach? And I ask it because you've been
What's the other approach?
Well, you've been very particular about the approach to Tesla. When you think about the engineering involved in that, the approach to SpaceX, the approach to some of the stuff you're doing with AI has been very specific, right? There's not a let the chips fall where they may approach to those businesses.
He said it, that advertisers should not blackmail him using money because that cannot work. When you look at this tweet, you can see clearly how people are unsubscribing. They took decisions like they want to boycott Apple, Disney, Washington Post, Paramount, NBC, Marvel, IBM, Sony Pictures, CBS, The Quebec Show, Comcast, Lionsgate. These are some of the people boycotting X. I don't get the point. If by now they should understand that Elon Musk's plan on Twitter is not to depend on advertisers. He wants this platform to be depending on subscriptions. You subscribe to see a lot of futures. I believe this is a strategy he's deviating away because advertisers want to tell you what to do. Twitter is a town square. Before, a lot of this platform broadcast news is coming from Twitter. So it's actually difficult for you to say, oh, I will no more. Some will still be there, to pick up news, to report on some of their medias. It is crazy. Whoopi Goldberg calling Elon Musk a fake billionaire simply because he doesn't abide with some of these their insane things. To be on the safe side, you should be like Elon Musk, taking up these hard decisions. That is it, because when you want to succumb to what these people are telling you, at the end of the day, you become a slave. Yes, you become a slave behind them because you are scared. Like if you see Facebook, they don't joke because they are scared of advertisers. They see a post they don't like, they tell you, please go and delete that video, censor it. They do that because if they do, the person will boycott. They start calling for advertisers boycott. That is what has been going on. And with this, I believe some people can pick up. If all CEOs could be like this, standing up for what they believe in, we could be living in a society not being afraid. For the past few years, what I've seen is just disturbing. The censorship on social media, it has reached the epic where some of these companies need to stand and rebound themselves, not to be taking all these decisions. I think watching Danny White the other day, he made it clear, like he posted a video about one person sponsoring his show, call him, please delete that Trump video or I will. He had to just inform him, go F yourself. You are not to dictate what I'm supposed to post because you are sponsoring my show. It's crazy. This is how advertisers behave. They want to dictate, they want to tell you what you should do. So you become a slave to them because of money. Elon Musk has reached epic, though some people are saying, oh, he's angry. Elon Musk is not angry. If you are advocating to boycott Twitter, that is just to yourself because there are people who believe so much in Elon Musk. So you're taking a decision to you want to go. You are just wasting your time.